Hold on, I'm just checking some stuff first. Alright. Seem to be good. Alright, still, as I've done before, I'm not gonna be streaming like all the time. Basically, whenever I'm by myself, and you know the house is empty, until I have an area, for example, where I'm maybe locked up in a room, away from, you know, the house civilization. I need to start farming the dandelions in case I ever get a gene, because I'm gonna be stuck with no mats. I can go into other people's worlds, I guess, and ask, and then get some of the flowers, but I've sort of can't be bothered to, because I have Noelle, but she's horrible for doing the puzzles because she has a cooldown of like 20 seconds. So I'm basically in a position where I've got oh shit, I haven't been back here for chests. Alright, so basically she's just not good for doing the puzzles because she gets such a long cooldown on her ability, and that leaves me with having to use the main character for Wind as well as Geo for puzzles and stuff. And I just hate the idea of like having to consistently keep switching for puzzles, for getting Geoculus, for getting up to certain things. It's just so much switching and going to statues. I just can't be bothered to also do that for fucking dandelions. So that's probably gonna fuck me over down the line, but I don't have Gene, I have no 5-star characters, so I'll live with it. I never catch them. Anyone that ever gets in the chat, feel free to speak. I'll answer any questions I can. See, these guys always tell you that it's none of their... Boom, boom. I think at this stage I'm also not bothered to even try to fight those like they mean anything. It's 2 shots and it gets to that so quickly. When you're reaching close to AR40, you're pretty much at the most powerful that you're gonna be until you get to the next world level, when these things become difficult again, and I'm just not there. I'm like choking for chests now at this stage in the game. I went to someone else's world yesterday. I did the achievements for playing stuff co-op, and basically they haven't done as much farming because they spent basically 4 days looking for Geoculus, and I went to their world obviously after they took 4 days off, and so many chests have respawned that, you know, we farmed like a couple thousand XP maybe. Actually, probably not that much, but like a lot of experience. Whilst I'm in the situation of where maybe there's some areas which I've never gone to, because there's nothing else to find. Because once I've done some of this area, once or twice, and I've farmed it, I sometimes forget to go back to them. Because there's nothing good. Just pop out. But see, like these are somewhat difficult when you're playing in the other parts of the region, but here they're like really, really weak. What's that chest? He's blocking a chest. See, there's nowhere to glide from, so I must have to kill him. Okay, so he's not the one. Oh, okay, it's one of these. Cool. I don't know if this is the right one to jump onto. No. Bollocks. So I need to do the one up there. How long did it take for them to respawn? Basically, I'm stuck now until 26th. That's when the new content drops. And we get some new levels, like new quests, and that's for Mona, I think. There's been some discussion on it, so I'm kind of looking forward to them coming out, because that's a big boost in experience. But till then, I'm in this position of where it's just using the resin and the daily commissions, and that means that basically around the 26th, as soon as that quest drops, I should be on my way basically at 40, unless till the 26th I grind like a lot of chests. But I think I'm maybe even in a better situation of where I take a break and sit back doing just the commissions, because let the chest respawn, and then I can get way more in a way shorter period of time. Because at the moment I'm basically running around, and there's some chests that I'm picking up, one or two here and there that maybe have respawned since I last been here, but not as much as I'd like, to be fair. Like it's a bit shit. See, I don't know if there's any respawnable ones in here. Yeah. I need to do mask farm, so this would not be bad to kill, but I don't know how bothered I am. Okay. I'll run out of stamina. We just gotta wait a second. Right. I've got to farm the next level masks. Right. So I've got to get blue masks by AR40, because I want to be able to level up my characters as soon as I hit so just damage masks. It may even be quicker for me to just basically, as soon as I hit 40, to spend a day or two sort of relaxing and just fighting mobs then and collecting chests, and that should give me like more stain masks for the ones that are high level ones. So I'll basically show you what my situation is. So if you're looking at Ascension, I'm sitting at a point where I have enough of these because I farmed the Electro Cube initially for some Gladiator gear, but so I have a bunch of these, and these should set me up till I think I may have even enough to do the next one, or a part of it. Enough of these. You get 2 a pop, so after I must have done it so many times that I'm again set up on these. I've got enough of these berries. I still need these masks, and I don't think Ominous Mask, I have none. And if you go to my inventory, I forgot where it would be. Here? Yeah, okay. So I've got 30 of these and 9 of these, so that's 3 of them, and that's 3. Yeah, okay. So there's 10 more of them, right? 3 each time. So that's 4, 5, 6, about 6, 7 of them. So I still need a lot more, and I will farm them, but it's I need to get 9 in total for me to get to the next stage, which is just not gonna, it's gonna take a while, right? And I know, like for example, I can buy it in here, right? These stain masks, 16 of them for 80. I may do that as well as these, because the other part of it is, right, that I can wait for this to refresh, and if it refreshes with more summons, I'm basically probably just going to get 3-star weapons, not pull anything. I'd rather have the materials. I've not done that up to this point. I think maybe one time I bought one stain mask because I thought I was finished and then I wasn't. I was like, fuck this, and I just spent the currency to buy like one stain mask. So yeah, I've not really done that, and well, actually, I must have done more by the amount that's different to the other one. So I must have done more. There must have been a time when I was like really frustrated of farming them. So I just bought the rest of them. But I don't know. Like I don't feel like it's a really big really big thing. Because if I get 16 of them, right? I've got it times that by 3. You're looking at me killing quite a few mobs. Wait, I can't even get close. What am I doing? I'm kind of talking and doing whatever. I don't even know where I'm going anymore. So I've been there a lot. I've been here a lot. Been here a lot. I've walked around here multiple times. Here I've been around the village. Bollocks, man. I don't know where to go for chests anymore. That's my issue. Let me fly over Storm Terrors. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a nice glide. Maybe find something. I think the annoying thing here for me with this stream is the fact that the music itself, it gets louder when you hit when you go into any sort of battle, and that means that it's just it may be too loud when I'm fighting, right? And then it gets really quiet where you basically can't hear it, and then it's just my voice on its own. And I feel like with the microphone quality, I'd rather just not not have it left on its own. Any like little fuzzing, buzzing, anything in the background, I'd rather just drown it out by some game volume. Okay, you know what? Let's just yeehaw on these guys. See, I think the electro damage goes through the shield. Or maybe somehow I reach them more. I just feel like I have so much, it's so much easier. Okay, Instructor's Cup, Divine, damaged, okay. Essentially, I'm just in need of farm. And also, the other reason why I want to farm the materials is this. Ascending weapons and ascending characters to phase 5, I want to be able to do that off the bat, just to get the next set of experience. There's one more, isn't there? Is he flown up? Alright, no he didn't. Man, the weekly bosses are also so annoying, because there's no reason for me to come back here, and I like the idea of, you know, having like big strong bosses, but it's not like they even require you to get a party together to complete. Like that's the part that sort of annoys me about the online content, right? So the multiplayer, it's very shit in terms of like comparing it to any other game. That's like actually that's a bad statement. It's not the best because it's very limited. So it feels like whenever you go to someone else's world, you're sort of encouraged to get in and get out. Right? You're sort of encouraged to get in and get out, and I don't really like that. So sometimes I feel like if I was to go to somebody else's world, I'm just wasting my time sticking around, and I'm not going to do that one. I think I tried it one time and it just didn't work, so I just said fuck it for one chest. But yeah, so I feel like it got really sort of apparent that spending any time in someone else's world just meant that I'm wasting my time, because, pardon me, once you finish doing maybe the mini bosses, and then you move on to doing the after you finish doing the domains and the big bosses and you move on to the mini bosses, it's kind of like you're told that you've exhausted your time that you should be spending in someone else's world, as you can't even collect Geoculus. You can't open any chests at all, and I understand how that can be abused, and I understand why that's an issue, right? But you can even make it where you can spawn in a certain amount of chests per day that are only openable when you're in co-op, right? Maybe make them look different, maybe make them look sort of ghostly, and that you have to be in co-op to open it, right? So, and you can say how many you have left around the world until you found them all, and that gives people an activity of where they're not really growing their character in the same fashion. They're not growing, they're not really growing talents. They're not really doing anything, right? That's like really substantial, but they're getting adventure rank experience, right? And it's 100 per person. It's not 100 in someone else's world, which means that if you for yourself, if that chest you claimed with somebody else and you were to join somebody else, ta-da, like that chest is now gone for you, but it's still there for them. And people will potentially find quicker ways to do it. People will be teleporting to people's worlds, picking up chests or putting teleporters on areas that chests spawn, or whatever happens. It can be really random, right? Like once you've claimed a full-on chest, right? Let's say that you let's say that there is a chest. I think that might be a chest up there. So let's say there's a chest that spawns once a day. Okay, I'm losing my words. It's good that there's no one here to watch me. So basically, when the day begins, in the slots of not respawnable chests, in the slots of the chests that once you get them, they are no longer around, right? Like as soon as you got the chest, it's gone. It's finished forever, and essentially just a little blip of whatever it used to be. Oh, there's a chest up there. Okay, so there's a couple I have not found around here for a while. So let's say this chest here, right? This is a respawnable chest that comes back every couple of days. So keep that one there as is. This will respawn when it respawns, right? Now, when it comes to like the chest that you pick up and it's gone, such as the one on top of the Knight's headquarters, the other building next to it, the cathedral. There's a chest there. It's a precious chest or something. So that chest, once you have it, it's gone, right? It's finished. It's no longer going to be around. I think when you pick it up, it's done for. And for the rest of the game, as long as you have it, unless they change anything, I think that particular part of the map will be chestless, right? That spot is empty. Now it's just a building. And what you can do is say, okay, well, we understand that people want more stuff to do, and make co-op feel like you're still achieving something when you are in someone else's world. So if you decide to spawn 100 chests, right, in random locations, and you can move those chests around or something. I don't know. They can figure out a way. I'm not a game developer, right? But I can say that there are ways to implement a good reason for why to be in someone else's world, apart from just doing the bosses. So in my case, let's say I wanted to join co-op now in someone else's world. Aside from essentially stealing their materials, what I can do is just walk around with them, maybe help them with fights, maybe fight random monsters, maybe still pick up stuff that helps me grow. Like let's both do farm for How weak are these guys? Let's both farm for stuff for our characters, like stain masks or damage masks or whatever other thing that we require, and then we can walk around the world together and go ahead and get those masks. Now, if they were to put in a way to get exclusive chests for being in co-op, that they spawn randomly somewhere, then once I'm done with like bosses or done helping somebody, I could stick around, because as I walk around with them, I'm finding boxes, right? Or make it where you're not opening their boxes, they can open it, but for 100 chests that they open per day, or however many, 30, 20, whatever, you also get that reward. So but I see the problem of that being, what if you join someone else's world who's already opened everything? Then you can have ghost chests or something that are like glowing or some shit, and then they gain the content back, and you can open it up and get, oh, there you go. You can get a bunch of 25 chests a day, right? So you're walking around the world, 25 of these ghost chests spawn, you can open up 25 maximum. Once you run out, done. You're in the same situation as you used to be. But it gives a reason to stick around in people's worlds. And I feel like, there's people that are like myself, to be fair. I'm quite content with sticking on my own world, right? And I spent majority of my time sticking it onto my own world. When it comes to achievements for picking up stuff from other people's worlds, I've literally, only yesterday I managed to break through 5, right? And now I have 50 something picked up. It's the 3 achievements for I Came, I Saw, I Conquered. And I done those in one single sitting with a person, because I never joined anyone's world. So I went from picking up literally nothing of the specialities in the world to then suddenly picking up 50 of them, because I literally went to their world and they said, yeah, they don't even use the wolf berries, so I can take them. So I took them for my razor, because I will need them in a day or two. So I decided to say, yeah, you know what, if you're offering me those materials, I will pick them up, because you don't need them. And I said to him, is there anything that you require? And he said he needed small limb grass or some shit, and I have like 120 of it. So I said, yeah, you know what, I have not a single character that uses that material. Come into my world, take that material off me. And they did, and I'm completely happy, because chances are they would have respawned 20 times and I've never gone to pick them up, because I never really have, I don't have a character that needs it. I need the wind flowers because I have Bennett and the main character to level. So I do sort of require more of them than I can probably farm, and I don't continuously go pick them up. I don't usually do that. What are these guys weak to? So, because I needed those materials, and he needed those materials from me, we just decided to say, okay, you know what? Let's just both kind of walk around together, and you go ahead and take the ones that I don't need, and I take the ones that you don't need if I need one or you need the other. And that was fine, and that meant that we spent a while wandering around areas just picking stuff up, and we did find chests. We found some chests, we farmed the chests, or he farmed the chests that stood around, because my ones were pretty much out. So, what's down here? Alright. Yeah, I'm fine on these crystals now. I was actually struggling for a bit, but I'm okay on them now. I'll farm them another time. So he was happy to be able to get his simple limp grass or whatever, the ones that are like glowy, and I was happy to get my berries. And now I have enough to level up my razor. And tomorrow, or not tomorrow, probably the day after when I do hit 40, unless I go on like a crazy spree of chests today. Or find some side quests that I haven't picked up, which is, I think it's impossible. I think I've done them all, but at the same time, you never know, right? Like you could have went into an area, the quest was not there to begin with, because maybe some events had to occur. I have not looked into how the event structure, not the event, the structure works for that, but that could be the case. I don't know. Maybe I have a bunch of quests in an area that I've visited once or twice and have never gone back to. Because I've farmed the majority of the areas where there is some sort of material that I need to farm. So if, let's say, the wolf area, I've been there many times, right? I've been there many times to pick up the berries, right? And I'm not somebody who literally has like a app that counts down how long it is till my stuff is back up. I sort of just, when I'm getting close to needing it, I go ahead and get it. And sometimes, let's say on Monday, I will go to the wolf boss, right? And by that point I should be 40, so the reward should be better. So I'd go to the wolf boss to fight him. I may then go ahead and pick up the berries on the way there. And even though I'm okay and I won't require them probably for a while, I can estimate it to potentially even be a fucking month at that point. Essentially, until I reach level 50, I won't need any more wolf berries. So I'll probably be able to pick them up as I go see the wolf every single week. I'll pick up a whole set of them, be 20, 30 of them, and leave it and not come back forever. Not forever, but like I won't come back for a whole week. I was hoping there's like a cave or something. So that will probably be enough for the next upgrade for Razor. I don't know how many he requires once he's once he's looking at like the final stretches of him leveling up. I don't know how much he will require. I'm assuming it's going to be pretty big. Like I can imagine that for the longevity of the game and to give a reason, and for the big gap between levels, they may go ahead and say you need like a stupid amount of materials to level up to the last part, because that's literally the last part. And I wouldn't mind it, to be fair, because chances are it's going to be weeks in between. Oh, the fuck. I can imagine it's going to be weeks before I go ahead and reach the point where I'm at 50 and doing the last part. So I would probably have farmed, you know, at like 80 of every material that will be required. And once you're done with skills, same thing, right? Like once you've done with the skill books of freedom, and you know you don't have a million other characters, because that's the thing about this game, is that you don't need every single character. So if you go to the Spirit Abyss, that's no, Spirit Abyss, no, Spiral Abyss, I think. So once you go there, and you know you may require certain characters, but you can just not go there, right? And a whole aspect of the game gets thrown out, because unlike some other games, this is primarily single player, because the multiplayer is so garbo. So that means that I'll be content with having the same characters for a while, right? Like I've been using Razor since the beginning. I think I pulled him in the first set of summons, and I've not gotten anybody else. I've done 70 odd summons, 75, 78 or something like that on the character banners, so Venti and Klee. I've done about 78 in total. I'm about 12 away from Pity. Whoever I hit within that, the 5-star, as long as it's not a weapon. I don't think it can be a weapon, but hopefully it's not. So whatever I hit, I think I'd be content with. I think I'd be happy to level that up and say this is my 1 5-star character. Hopefully they can fit into a team that I'm using, right? So if I... So it always annoys me, right? So Amber, free. Bennett, 1 constellation, so I've gotten 2 Bennetts so far, right? He was not free. That's the one character. That's the character I got that you have to wish for. Barbara, I have 4 constellations in, right? You get 1 for free. So I think you get 1, maybe 2. I can't remember. I think you get 1. Razor, no constellations. He's the one. That's the main guy I play, and I got 1 of him, right? Free, 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 free. Essentially, guaranteed summon and free. So I've gotten 2 characters, 2 4-stars that are not for free, right? And I've got a total of 3 4-stars that are not free. How to explain it? So for constellations, I've gotten 1 on Bennett and 0 on Razor. And the Barbara ones are good, right? I'm happy with Barbara ones, because you can see I use Barbara. If you've watched any previous stream, if you watch me do anything else in the game ever, going forward, chances are Barbara's going to be on my team. The only time that won't be the case, where Barbara won't be on my team, is probably if I get Kiki or Chi-Chi. because she will probably become my healer, and that's not even guaranteed. I feel like I may even run Chi-Chi with Razor and Fischl if I can get Fischl, and that will be my team. I can imagine that would be my team. I want to still keep Bennett, because people really say Bennett is not great, but as a support character, he's amazing. Many people sort of just look at him and go, well, he's a bit underwhelming. He doesn't do as much damage as you'd want from him, right? But the heal he does is just so good. So if you wait, no, where would it be? Yeah, so here, I'm not leveled much of these up, right? Leave that as is, right? So Fantastic Voyage. If a helpful character is equal or falls below 70%, the health will continue to regenerate. Duration scale based off Bennett's max HP. My Bennett with somewhat shitty artifacts. These are like random crap, right? Like I got energy recharge and I got some attack from Gladius Finale. These are handy down pieces from my Razor. Like this is a defense piece. I literally leveled it up because it was the first 5-star I got. So excuse the level up of the defensive piece, but I leveled him up, right? I probably should have. I could have done Xiangling, right? No, yeah, Xiangling. I could have done her, and she would have been my main character. That's fine. But I like Bennett. I got Bennett. He was the one guy that wasn't free, as well as Razor, and I'm using them both, right? Barbara, amazing character. She will sometimes feel very underwhelming. If you play with Barbara, you maybe until you know the intricacies of what she does and accept the fact of what she does, you don't realize how strong or how strong she actually is. So the continuous health regeneration with the E, with the big heal, she saves you so much time. I think I've traveled to the Statue of the Seven like once or twice to actually heal, right? And I didn't know it heals. Well, some people are like, oh yeah, I have to keep traveling there and healing because I don't want to use my food. And I'm like, why don't you have a healer? Because Barbara's free, but they just tried her out. She does no damage, right? Like Jean has healing capabilities. She does damage. There's a character coming next month. She's like an archer healer. She does healing. Probably does some damage too. Barbara is literally just healing. And they give you Barbara because you need a water character. You don't have a water character apart from Barbara. So they give you Barbara for free. You get her. She's awesome. People kind of discount her, saying that she's just not that good. But you have to give her a go before you can actually say whether she's good or bad. And I think you will agree that she's awesome. And many people will tell you she's amazing. She's a very good sustain heal, right? She has both burst heal and sustain heal, which is actually like really, really strong. So there's some healers that, you know, every X amount of time they get a healing ability, they go ahead and heal you up, and you are, you know, you're healed for a large portion of HP, and then for a long while you're pretty much sitting with nothing, right? Another one dropped, yeah. So, you know, you heal up a huge beastly amount, then for 20 seconds, 30 seconds you're sitting at nothing, or, you know, sometimes even longer. Sometimes it scales off of stupid shit too, like, I don't know, Barbara, you just give her HP, she heals your HP. And to be fair, HP is not a stat that many people are putting on top of their list for things they look for on artifacts, right? Same as things like Noelle scaling off of defense. Having Noelle on your team itself is somewhat of a headache removal tool, right? Because if you get a piece, let's say 5-star gear, that ends up rolling into, you know, starts with 2 defense, and maybe you're hoping that it gets some attack percentage or just flat attack and also gets a portion of something else, like, you know, crit rate, crit damage, anything offensive, and you then go ahead and hit another defense roll, that piece may now potentially be ready to go onto a Noelle, because it's pointless to go anywhere. But it's a 5-star piece, right? And she scales off of defense, so you can, and she has really good constellations. And I'm assuming like this banner, she's going to be featured on other banners down the line. So being a 4-star, and if you play this game for, you know, let's say 2 years, you're going to end up hitting max constellation on some heroes. It's going to happen. It's very, very, very likely. With free primo gems, with continuously collecting stuff. Also, you know, because some people have literally started just now, right? Like, and some people have started right on the first day. You're gonna be at the max level whilst people are still joining the game, right? It's not like so far we don't have any servers, right? Like some games do that, where they release a server and they go, this server is server 1, in 5 weeks it's server 2, you know, and so on and so forth. And we will have more and more servers released to allow people to basically start up a new game. And some games do that, and you can go ahead and migrate between servers after they're a certain age, or if you're low enough rank, you can migrate to the next one if you joined on like the last 2 days, because they have rewards like for leaderboards, and you don't want to be jumping onto a server, and even if you're whaling, you're not going to catch up to those that have been playing for a year. It's just not feasible. A year's worth of time, you often cannot buy that or have enough time as a whale to catch up to people, right? So even whales don't want to go into games, and they don't want to discourage whales from going onto games, so they make new worlds. With this, it being PvE primarily, they're probably happy with one single server that will host every single person, and regardless of when you join, you'll be sitting on the same boat as many other people. You will progress through the quests that are already available, as opposed to quest finishing AR30, and now I'm AR39, and I'll be sitting for a good portion of my playtime going forward without any quests to do, because once the new quests that you can buy with the keys launch in a couple of days, I'm going to be in the same spot. I'm going to complete them and I'm going to be stuck again. But that means that the next time they release anything for the game, I'm going to basically be I'll basically just be already able to do those quests, and I won't need to farm for 2 AR levels to actually attempt those quests. So someone else joined in. Can you hear me fine? Is it bad? Is it good? Is it like AR40, or is it fine? Because I've not I hate these Beybladers. I think I need those sticks too. The bones, I think I'll need them for somebody. So yeah, if you're somebody who started up playing the game on release date and you've been playing for a decent amount, you will probably be above any quest that they release, right? And if you continue farming chests and so on, you should stay above that curve. So every time new quests come out, you claim the experience, jump up by, let's say, a level or 2, and you'll be in a position of where you're again sitting around and waiting. Once it launches, the quest is available, you do the quest, and rinse and repeat. So you won't have any problems with that. So what I'm saying is, when the game, when new people join down the line, where am I going? When new people join down the line, they'll just start at level 1 and they'll be able to potentially catch up because they'll have all the quests available. They will still need to do chest farm and stuff like that, but after, considering how much chests give and how many you can get in the beginning of the game that all have still not been collected, you just catch up with the experience. Because right now I'm looking for scattered experience around the map, right? I'm in a position of where I'm 39 and I'm like a little chunk into it. So I've got to essentially farm, look for material, look for chests for 20-30 experience, and then when when I want to, I can go ahead and use my resin that I may get from anything that they send, like the mail today. They sent me 60 resin, I used 60 resin. And I used the 120 that I had when I first got on, and I've pretty much not done anything since then. Is it you, Joe, in the chat then? All right. So it was you I was talking to, Joe. Are you sending anything on the freaking chat? Because I don't see any message at all. So I don't know if it's actually bugging out on me then. If you've been sending anything. Be the one that you want me to. Would have followed you. Well, you can't see a chat. What do you mean? Shitty mobile site version. Use the app then. If you just go on the YouTube app, you should be able to see everything. Man, literally having so much trouble finding any chests. Miss the old days. When chests were available on every corner of the map and you just walk into any room and there is a chest presented to you. I miss them days. I think there's a chest with the miners every time, right? No? There's... Why are there no chests? Why is he checking there then? Do 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 do. But going back to what I was saying before, this is obviously going to go on the channel anyway, so if anyone watches this after, then pretty much somebody I know jumped in a chat, and they can't see the chat option, so I just sort of went onto WhatsApp and sent a message. But yeah, so if anyone new joins the game, right, going forward, they're gonna have everything available on a plate, right? And if they add in any extra quests, you're going to be able to jump from 30 to 40 much faster. And yes, those that were around for a very long time, they will find things like respawnable chests going forward. They'll find they'll get more experience from commissions. That will be missed. I'm bent. I don't use archers in this game because the only one I have is Amber. Hey. Yeah, so the only one I have is Amber, so I'm kind of shitty with the archers. It's not really everyone, Joe. It's me and you. I was. If you look at the channel, I've not been around for about a year, and I stopped doing the content I did back before, where, you know, I would stream and get like 26 people on Lords Mobile. As is now, it's just pretty much I've been playing this and I just fancied like streaming whenever I'm just by myself in the house, like if Demi goes off to like see Ellie or something. I mean, you're welcome to ask any questions about the game if you fancy. I've got some answers, I guess. It's me on my phone to read the chat. It's also I think one person is counted because the streaming app counts me as one. Like the actual thing where the client the client for YouTube streaming, I think that has it open and it shows you like a preview, and that counts as one. So it's me, you, and me. At least it's not me, myself, and I anymore. Yeah, I hate. Oh, damn, he's calling me. Hold on. Hello. Wait. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up?
What are you doing?
Just talking to Joe. Not really.
Wow. Okay. Well, that was on speaker, so that's nice. Well, it's literally only the three of us, and do you think that we're gonna come over? They're gonna be like an R-ing on it.
I don't.
We've got the pool table, we've got some drinks now.
I'd probably want to go when you don't have the next day something going on. But if I get ready and I leave. Yeah.
I keep watch. You leave, you call me.
No, I appreciate it. I mean, maybe if you mentioned it earlier, asking me coming, I didn't even know that I was supposed to be coming. I thought it was the girls' night. Okay, so you didn't tell me. No, if you asked me earlier, to come out, okay, yeah, I know, but I've got to walk through the rain. No. You guys just enjoy it. Just have a girls' night, watch a movie or something.
I'm hungry.
I'll see you when you
Let's
get back,
hunt.
and maybe they do it next weekend or the weekend after. Or Halloween, if you go around for this. Oh, yeah, you do. Alright, well, we can do like a little chill. Whatever day it is. 31st is Saturday. We don't have work for Sunday morning. Next week Friday? No. I don't know what it is. No, I'll probably skip for this one.
I'm hungry. Let's hunt. I'm hungry. Let's hunt.
Sorry, but it's not feeling like. Well, I'm probably gonna be on the phone for 2 hours, so I'm not gonna follow. Yeah. Alright, love you. See you soon. Okay. All right,
I keep watch.
I'm back.
You leave, you call me.
I had a phone call to attend to, so I went ahead and dealt with that. Right. Is that you, Joe? Are you back? So the count go up, or did someone else join? We heard some of it. Oh, no. I was gonna say, I'd just be doing that. It's just she was here earlier, right? It's really murky outside. It was raining, and then she went off to Ellie's in the car, and then she's like, "Do you want to come round or something?" And I'm just not feeling it, but I don't want to just say I'm playing games or something, or streaming or whatever. So I sort of just went, yeah, I'm just gonna be chilling. Yeah, it's just me and you, but you know, one person. I guess you can ask questions. You've never have you seen any gameplay of Genshin Impact? Like, have you watched it? Have you any of your streamers started playing it? Anything like that? Any YouTubers that you watched, kind of concentrating on it a bit? Because initially there was actually quite a lot of YouTubers playing it, and yeah, I don't know if there's any more some of them stopped. Some of them just basically went onto the game. I mean, it's something you could also play, to be fair, because it's also on mobile. I don't know how well it will run on your phone, unless you've changed your phone. So, I can't promise you that it will run amazing. You can obviously take a look at the how well it would run. Well, it's not that it can be on PC. It's literally a fully fledged AAA title, right? That is on PC as well as on PS4 and mobile, right? I think it's an iOS as well. So it's on phones. It's also, and it's like different. Like this is how it looks on PC, right? But it looks like it looks a bit grainier on phone, I guess. But the whole game is exactly the same. So like anything from the world, the map, the weapons, the characters, the abilities, the game is basically the exact same on phone. It just doesn't look as great. But you obviously got to squeeze a AAA title onto a mobile phone screen and capabilities. But my phone runs it fine, right? So my phone's 2017. It's not the top end phone. Maybe at one point it was. Actually, at one point it was top end capability sort of, but that's no longer the case. But it still runs it fine. I've been playing it in the morning sometimes on my phone because I don't want to boot up the computer for the daily quests. But if I'm doing like a longer session, I do gravitate towards my PC. But you get the exact same game. Okay, so it's you've probably seen, and I know you've heard of Breath of the Wild. If I was to say what it could kind of be compared to, it's that, and it's clearly taken influence from it. If you're walking around here, imagine this is, if I'm saying this is Breath of the Wild, you'd be like, oh, this looks kind of Breath of the Wildy. Except for the changing characters and stuff, it's got a lot of elements. It's an open world, essentially single player game, right? So I'm by myself here. It's free too. It's for free. So it's you're basically single player. Like you got this map. Right? Zoom out actually, it'll be easier to comprehend. So this is me. I just was in this area. You got the rest of the world to explore so far, right? And there's I think there's going to be 7 areas or 6 areas, and we're on area 2. So the game goes much larger in terms of how big the map is. And you have like quests to do, and it's got a story. It's basically got no PvP, so you're not really competing with anybody in regards to you know, who's the best, who's the strongest, and fighting people in PvP arenas and whatever. But the other thing about the game, it's also a gacha game, which does mean that some of these characters, although you get a lot for free, some of the main characters, you get characters that are strong for free. There is a gacha mechanic, so where you essentially can pull for characters. What's in here? Oh, there's a chest. There's a precious chest too. Cool. And you've got this big world, and you see, like, I've been playing this for a while now, and it's huge, right? The world is huge. It's not as big as it felt originally, because in the beginning, it's just full. Like in the beginning, it just felt like every corner was something new. Not as much so now, but oh, what the hell? How am I supposed to light all these up? Am I supposed to use Kaching and Bennett? That doesn't do it. Okay, I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. Maybe I've got a way? Xiangling. Oh, I need to get her ability. Alright. She's really weak because I've not leveled her up. So, does that kind of answer the question? I can elaborate a bit more on it, but it's a lot of things. It's basically the first gacha game that is like a full-fledged AAA title that's not on like the phones. It's like on PlayStation 4 and other things. It's on other platforms too. How long for her? Oh, about halfway, okay. I can't get to them. I mean, that's pretty much that's the what's the gameplay and structure. So you start the game and you have these world quests, right? And there you have like a bunch of them that go in sequence. And this is basically the gameplay. You would have a quest, let's say it, you know, go get something, or the other quest might be something more involved, like you go with the story character to do a task or investigate something together. Okay, so this has to be some sort of order, right? How am I supposed to know what order to do this in? And then there's other aspects too. So if there's also elemental reactions. So if you comes to your team, she's water, he's fire, she's fire, and he's electric. And there's many more characters. And this is just the ones I have. There's the ones that, you know, other people that you can pull to get other people. Pardon me. So you essentially can make a team based on whatever you need to achieve. Hold on. Alright. I just quickly took a look at how 3 torches in a trap. So essentially I just quickly took a look at okay, so it's actually something to do... Okay, so this is how it is, right? I just quickly Googled it. So what it is that the rest of them are here to fool you. What? It talks about a triangle. There you go. So that... So I should maybe I should have actually tried. Tried to figure it out, but it's just this triangle. I completely didn't see that. All right. So did you get your new laptop, Joe? Because we spoke about you picking it up, right? And you picked out whichever one you fancied, but you sort of never got back to me if you did pick it up and if it's fine, or if there's problems, or if you found another one. We sort of had a laptop talk, and then it sort of went quiet. Did you actually grab a new another laptop, or did you pick up that one, and how is it? Like, is it actually bad, good? How has it been handling whatever you've been throwing at it? Like, how has it been? Because if you have your laptop now, you could download this. It's free, right? And it's an open world game that you don't really need to come on a daily basis to continue, because it's just a story, right? Obviously, you can sink your teeth into it quite firmly and make it the one game that you play and have fun, but seller was a scammer. How was it? Like, did they... Okay. It's Beyblade. Now I can't hit them? Cheats. I guess that will happen with things. Alright, well, you've got some criteria on what you need, and if you know roughly what you need... What was this? Oh, it's one of those puzzles. Alright. And what it deactivates. Oh, okay, I can figure this out. Team, party setup. Do I have Geo? I do.
Just what will
Cool.
become...
Alright. Alright. Being lazy with it. I mean, if you do manage to obviously find one that's off your kind of desired spec, because you have an option, right? Like, you can get something that would run things fine, right? With just a processing chip, don't need an integrated GPU. If you want to run things great, then it'll be harder to find something that's going to be within your budget, because you have to remember, pardon me, that, for example, my computer, right, so obviously screen excluded, was £400, right, and that is able to run everything, so everything fine, and I've not had any struggle. And obviously that's less than the budget for your laptop, but for you to find the same performance, you're going to have to spend £800, right? That's the reason why I sort of went off laptops in general, because I used to be a champion for using laptops, and I got sick of the fact that I would be sort of playing the same games on it and I'd be fine, I guess. I'd be playing League of Legends and stuff like that, which didn't require the best of the best, but at some point I just kind of went, well, I'm paying more than a computer's worth for a laptop that's not running it as well. It's the portability and obviously where you can put it that makes laptops great. But that's why they're so pricey. I mean, if you find one, if you actually find a good laptop, I will join you on this, or League of Legends or something. Or, you've got the free games on Epic Store, which you're always, able to just download and give it a go. Like, I've been playing, thing is, if you'd like to join, I've been playing Among Us. Every YouTuber's been playing Among Us. I think everyone's seen gameplay of Among Us. But I've been playing Among Us on some Discord servers. And obviously you can play it on your phone too, and it's free. So if you ever feel like bored and you want to play some Among Us, we can jump in a server, and you just basically gotta use your phone and Discord on your thing. See, I've never checked how this game looks on worst settings. I think the game, this is what it set my settings to. Oh, that's the time. This is what it set my settings at, and I've not been touching it. High, it's max. This is the max frames you can have. Yeah, it set everything on max. Oh, are you a good imposter, or are you a good detective? Like, what's your actual expertise? And I enjoy it. It's quite simplistic, but I think I've got like 95 hours on Steam on Among Us. Like, sometimes I do obviously leave it on and you're not always playing, because sometimes you lag out and you just gotta sit in the menu. But I've got like 95 hours on it. No, only imposter once and I got caught venting. Okay. No, I mean, I've got... You can see your stats. Mine are alright, I guess. Come on. This is like endgame content, by the way, what I'm doing now in Genshin. So, basically, the game came out on the 27th of September. Oh, come on. So it came out on the 28th of, actually, I think 28th of September, and it's not been long, and it basically came out as sort of like early release sort of situation. So the game is actually, like, you know, there's sort of a lot to do, not as much yet, but there's so much more planned on the list of things. And I think they tested some of the other worlds on, like, oh god, where am I going? They tested them on like betas and stuff, like in China. And they had like one in like America or something like that, like an open beta for so closed beta, sort of open beta situation.
Show me your prescription.
Pharmacist. I want to find the bank, actually. Someone told me there's a chest in the bank that I may not have opened, because I've only been in the bank once for a quest, and I sort of never explored the inside. Now, I don't remember where it is, but it has to have an open door, right? So this is a restaurant. I mean, when I went into these areas in the beginning, I didn't really explore them. because there's like the restaurant, for example. There was a quest. I went in there, sat down, I think, or spoke to someone and left for the next part. So I've not really gone far. Is this the bank? Clerk. Okay. Can I help you? Tell me what you need. Okay. I don't know if that's the bank. That looks like a restaurant. That looks like a restaurant. Maybe. Maybe it's this way. Yeah, man. Enjoy your dinner. I'll just be trying to find the bank. That's a restaurant, right? Alrighty, let's see. Check that building later. So that must be some sort of town hall-y situation then, because the bank you have to be able to go into, right? Where's the bank? I'd expect like a money pot or something on the top of it. Secretary. What can make you feel this way? Oh, I tapped out. That's so painfully slow. I can't find chests. How much resin would I need to actually get to 40 now, right? That's my big question. So I'm at 1,000. I need 7,000 more experience, and it's 20 resin per 100. That is just not it. Okay. Oh. Some shit artifacts for sale. Alright, do I even feature at all? Someone Googles the stream. Say what can make you feel this way. Ah, so zoomed in. And I don't know what to do really. Like if I'm 1,000 experience away, it's a bit easier for me to sort of just go, okay, well I'll just go ahead and farm for chests, right? But I'm so much further than 1,000. Like today, AR40 is not happening unless I have like a fuck ton of resin, which I've got 44 primo gems, so I'm not even close. Actually, how far away am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my god! Next one is my guaranteed 4-star. You kidding me? Alright. Hold on. How many pages have I got now? Nope. Okay, so I've got 11. 11 times 6 is 60. No, it's 66. 66. 67. I've only done 67. Oh god, I'm so much further away than I thought. Yeah, I think that I think when Klee drops, I'll probably not really try. Not drop, sorry. When Klee, I think as Klee is available to summon on, I don't think I will even hit 90. Let alone, you know, stop before 90 to get the next one potentially. So for this one, I've got no score in Chamber 2. I managed to get to the next one. Now this next one, it's all people, right? But it's also these skirmishers, Hydro Gunner, and I don't know what's good against them. I think I just need to try this, hope to get 3-star, get enough to summon, and then go ahead and pull some magic out my ass. Because my Razor can decimate whatever floor he's on at the moment. Because this floor 7 is not yet the max my Razor could take on. But the other half of my team is really slacking. So if I go ahead and do and then for the second half I do try this out. So my actual aim then is to just get enough for one more summon, and that should guarantee me a 4-star, which maybe will give me something. You know what? But so I just need 3-star, right? So I need to clear each one of these with some time remaining. So, yeah, so there's only 5 of these. Is he healing? Or am I just not doing any damage? This is gonna be a nightmare. Well, he's healing more than I'm fucking damaging. I don't understand how to fucking kill him. Alright. And same goes for you. So I think that's the order, right? So he's shooting him, which in turn is healing him, right? Which means that I have to kill him before I even touch the other one. Okay, that makes sense. So he's gonna keep healing him and no point spending time on him. So whenever he gets damaged. This may be painfully long though. I guess if he can't be healed, then maybe I have a chance. It's 8 minutes, so if I whack him for like 2 minutes with Bennett. Because Bennett is in a position of where his ult is enough sustain to not need to worry about healing. Because as soon as it's back, like regardless of how much he damages me, I should be good to just do that, and then I basically am immortal for the next like however long it takes for me to just run out. Like, look, I'm fully healed up, and he's gonna keep healing him, so that makes sense. That adds up. I've got to kill him first, but it really depends on how many more come out, because if there's multiple one of those, I'm dead. Because my Bennett has a freaking fillet knife, but doesn't seem to be able to actually do damage with it. Like, why am I hitting for 80 and whatever? Like, okay, so I need to. So look. So my Bennett, look at his health. Oh, now I've got to deal with 3 of these. Can you not, game? Can you not? Because he's going to get a BS shield. And I've got to deal with this guy as well as this guy at the same time. That's nice. I guess the only way for me to actually get through this will be to... Was it the ice one? Oh god, Jesus. No, 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 not like this, not like this, not like this. Okay. 3. My Bennett legitimately has to be strong enough to. Okay, Kaya. What's gonna happen is that if Bennett actually dies, I can't do damage, right? So I can switch to Bennett E and then switch out and hope that see how strong that is. Like him actually doing that. But with 4 minutes remaining, and I still have to deal with a whole other part of this, it's just not gonna fucking work. Like, this is doing no damage. And because he has his shield. But I can't kill the water guy because you get healed. Oh no. Jesus. Yeah, I don't think I can feasibly do this dungeon without a backup character. Yeah, I need to get someone that can actually deal the damage. Like, Bennett is not enough. It's too weak, man. But you'd think that Bennett should be okay. Man, I just need to get 3 stars on one of them, and I can basically get my guaranteed 4 stars. So I need to either farm enough chests to get that, or find achievements that I can do to get the rest of the primo. The Spirit Abyss, not gonna happen. Some of these are, I guess, can't do that. Can do the Geo. I can do domains with people, but that's not gonna be useful. It's not even close. See, maybe there's just not as many chests, man. If I can get 50 chests, that in itself is a shit ton of experience. But where's the open world mechanism activated time trial challenges and like, oh shit. I know where the last one is. I mean, I don't know if there's more than one, but there is the one that I literally have just decided to abandon. But if it's the last one, kind of makes sense that I try and do it over there, right? It's on like a small island over there. It's on top of there. I just... Oh, fuck you. If it's talking about that one, or that sort of one, then it must be what I'm missing, right? That one. If it's the time trial chest ones, that I think is the one. It's the one I remember that I've not done because I just didn't like it. But it must be the one, right? Please tell me I can climb this. Oh, really? Really, game? Pardon me. Alright, again, I'll come up. So because I stopped for that chest. It's 20 resin. Not resin. It's 20 primo, right? That's what I got for what I get for that quest. So it's not, I'm not doing it just for I'm not doing it just for the fact that I get a chest for it, which again is some experience and some way towards that other achievement. But it's just a chest and 20 primo. Like, that's actually worth doing now. Like, that's what that is worth to me now. Whilst before it was just one chest on a puzzle that was really freaking annoying. I don't remember what it was again, but there was a reason why I didn't do it, right? Like, I was in this area and I explored it a few times and I just never touched it. Maybe I thought I hated it, I just never came back to it. Like, I don't know. Yeah, let's get our stamina back. Alright. Okay, opponent's defeated. Okay. Oh, never mind. I think I had my Amber on expedition. And that's why I said, oh, I'm not going to do it. And like an idiot, I never touched it. Okay, and at 2 primo per box, how much boxes do I need to actually complete it? That's another question now. If I don't get it from anything else. Be right back.
I feel like running. Hey, there's something strange over there. Come on, let's take a look. Jean will be upset if she catches us lazing around like this. Jean will be upset if she catches us lazing around like this. She catches us lazing around like this.
You hear myself go, ah! You hear myself go, ah! I wonder how long that would actually continue.
Jean will be upset if she catches us lazing around like this.
It's beer time. Alright. What's next? What's next in the list of things? Right. I want to hit one single summon before this ends for the guaranteed 4-star. Now, I can do that either by finding chests and slowly farming up 2 primo, maybe 10 primo a pop. I can do some sort of quicker ways by doing things like a boss with a person. So not many left. See, I've taken 65. That was literally one session with a person. King of Wolvendom. Can't do that. Well, I can join somebody and see if they have it, which would be good, but clearing domains, that's gonna come. I can't do that this time round. I'd have to sit here for ages. Geostasis, I could do that. Maybe for the final 10 I jump in. Rather not do it now. Okay. So what am I doing? I'm looking for chests. Thing is, this area is so tiny that I think that quest is gonna come so late. There's just not as many to find. But where do I go now? Hold on. Alright, so I can farm this. Heal. Alright. I might as well do this for like 6 times in the hope that I get enough, because I won't be able to get it until what, Tuesday and Thursdays? Is it no, Tuesday and Saturday that it's up? Or Thursday and Saturday? Man, everybody has a 5-star. I don't. I don't know if a lot of people buy gems to reach the 90 pity and they're guaranteed a 5-star. So they hit the venties and stuff early, but that would have been a week back now. Man, I can't seem to get the other one. That's still 1 because it upgrades into 1. So I'm making my way. Making my way downtown. Is it 8 or is it 10? Must be 10. So I've got 2 fragile resin. I need... What do I need? Fuck me. Before I'm out of this... before I'm out of this day, I need 6. 6 for the weapon, right? Whenever I hit 40, I want to have the materials available. So I can finish off the book. And then whatever the next chapter is, I'll have a bunch of them done already. Be that getting, you know, statues, getting Joculus or whatever. So I should then jump up to a higher point. Right, you figure that. Okay, so that's another 3, and that's another... maybe another one now, because I have been getting the first one. So the 3 that goes into 3 that goes into the 1 that I need. So I'm farming... I am getting them. I don't want to use that. Fuck that. I think I've still got 2. So I can farm this a bit more. How's the co-op party doing itself, actually? I like Razor because he's got this steroid. for the attack damage. Nice! I got one. Okay, so that means I should have like... I should be nearly there, or I should be there. Like one of the two. Because I must have a decent amount. How's the party actually? I'm interested. Okay, 35s, and then me 39. Alright. How rude. Got booted! Maybe he's out of resin. That's what I do anyway. Sometimes I just fucking, without even saying goodbye, yeet them out. Alright, before I come back then, I'm going to do a test. I don't want to farm it if I don't need it, especially if I'm using resin. Because I'm going to use up the rest of it, but I can sink it into other things. So I need to get Bennett up when I hit 40 as well as Barbara. So I need to do the Oceanid and the Pyro bollocks. So, right, so I need to make this, right? That could be enough already now, actually. Hold on. Weapons enhance. Alright, 6, and then need bone, so fossilized bone shard. What does that need? No, I don't need to talk to him. I hate when they put shit they can talk to next to shit they use every day. Okay, so fossilized bone shard. Make 2 of it. See how many I can make off of the other stuff. Fuck it, let's use these up. So I'm not really upgrading anything until I'm there. Alright. I can make one more of this. I remember there's something I need with these. Alright, because I need 2 of those horns. I think you get them from specific bosses, so I don't think I have. Yeah. I need these, and then I need to upgrade it to the higher one, but forget about it. And then you don't have any, like, base bones, are there? How many of these masks can I make? How many green masks can I make? A lot. I know I'll need these. I need all of these, but I know that these ones I will need them for when I hit 40, and I don't want to waste it on like upgrading the weapon of this guy by accident. So enhance. So sitting at enough and two of these away, and I can farm these decently easy, right? So that's done. And to upgrade Razor himself, I need more masks. So does the weapon need masks too? It does need masks. Right, people are gonna hate me for this, but I'm gonna buy them from here. Because, see, I don't. Fuck it. You know what? I'm gonna either pull a summon out my ass, and it's gonna mean nothing. Wait, did it need blue masks or green masks? Ascend. This needs blue masks, right? 4 more blue masks, and weapon needs is enough of blue masks, and then need to make purples bollocks. Okay, let's make as many masks as we can with what we bought, because we're gonna need way more of them. And let's see if we can make 2 more of the fossilized bones. Cool. So in theory, I should be basically ready to finish off the last chapter. So this is done. I'll have 2 more, and then this enhance. I need.
This is a reminder. Take S.
So I need 18.
R I.
All right. Let's see. And I can't make any more of the masks, can I?
This is a reminder. Take S.
Okay, so masks are the last thing, and that means until I am 40, I have to just farm masks. Easy. I mean, some people are gonna hate the fact that I did that in the shop, but when it refreshes, there's gonna be wishes to buy. But the point is that those materials, I will find them, but I'd rather have the solid progression as opposed to just getting shit. I want to get more of these, man. Drop by bosses. Like, so he should be fine. So I should be able to do the rest of these when 40 hits. Man, I want to. There's none undiscovered, are there? The thing is, why is this here if I can't do it again? And none of these drop me anything huge. So apparently, pardon me. He drops me masks. These cost resin. See, some of these, like, I'm fine with. I get these respawnable ones. Drop shit, but I've so far had to use none of them. Those materials are good, but oh fuck. I wonder how I'm doing on those materials, because I don't think I've had anything that I needed to use it for. So I've got 18 of these, and I can make a lot more, right? I've got a fuck ton of slime. I've got a fuck ton of these arrowheads. I don't know what they're for. I've got 56 of these chaos drives in the chaos circuit, 14 of them. That's not a little amount. I've got a decent amount of these horns. I've got 2 of the 3-star sigils. And yeah, I mean, I'm doing okay. The one thing I'm struggling on, I guess, is these. But even then, these I still can make a decent amount. I need more of these before time comes for my Barbara, but my Barbara as a healer can stay lower level. I really don't mind. And then this, I need 2 more, and then I've got 33 of these, which I can make enough 6 for him. I've got 43 of these and 5 of these. I can make enough of these for. Yeah, I should be doing fine. I don't know what the ballad ones are used for. I never needed to use them. All these grain ones. All I need is resistance. I don't know what freedom is for. I've got this. I'm set up. 1.2 mil or 1.2 mil of this too, so it's not that deep. It went from the beginning of the day. It went to like here to here, and that's with commissions included. Or no, wait. Some shit. I think maybe I did commissions early. Do I get anything for feedback stuff? Hold on. it's gonna jump onto another web page. See, I've got Google credits, so I can buy 60. 60. Obviously, this will be quite nice if I can save up 5, but I can get 60. So, in technicality, I need about 40. So I can do epic chest, and my chair is sinking. Is the web page not open? How long has this been live for? 2 hours, Jesus. How do people do this for 24 hours?
Hungry.
In this game, there's nothing to do after you do the initial, like, 5 hours, maybe. Like, once you do the initial, not 5 hours, when you do the initial parts of the game, you pretty much are stuck. Like, right now, I'm okay, and I know that from 40 to 50, I'm going to be able to get all the materials I need. I'm going to be starting leveling up like stupid characters for no fucking reason, and that's going to happen. You know, there's so many characters that I've not yet touched that I'll probably look at leveling up when I hit 40, because there'll be nothing to do. So I'm talking about characters like Lisa, who has been level 1 since I got her, and I've not given her a chance. So I'll probably sink some time into leveling her up to give her a go. Once I'm done, once I'm at 40, I feel like I'm going to probably feel very different about the game. As I am before 40, I'm in a position of where there is still something close, right? Like hitting 35 means you power up, and I was still really, really excited about the game. So I was sort of content. So I was sort of content with how the game was. Happy to just be playing, right? But as I'm getting closer and closer to 40, what's in here? It's a challenge in there. How did I get in here? But as I'm getting closer and closer to 40, I know that I'm gonna hit a wall, right? I'm gonna hit a wall where I just have farming of like materials and chests left to do and daily commissions. It doesn't mean that I'm going to stop playing the game. It just means that I'll probably do the daily commissions and call it a day and slowly sort of progress through the game. There's a chest. So I'm expecting that will happen sometime soon, right? Because I'm so close to 40. How the hell do I get in? There must be something I need to do to get that open. Or this one open. Is there an entrance? Okay, so I've not actually explored this area. That's interesting. What is this? I don't know what to do in here.
Told you I'd win.
You didn't win. I don't know what I'm doing. Where am I in the map? I'll Google it. Tianshun. Tianqi. It says I have to light them all without putting them out. How am I putting these out? How am I putting them out? I don't get it. First, light all the torches farthest left. Okay, so let's say this. Farthest right. From left to right. But the fucking guide doesn't actually tell you where I'm lighting it from. If anyone's saying anything, which I doubt anyone is, but farthest left, farthest right. But I don't get it. The second floor has the same time torch puzzle, but these are in a star shape. Players need to light all of the torches without putting any of the others out, just like before. First, light all the torches to the furthest left. Okay, so let's start with this. Okay, then light the torches on the furthest right. I'm missing something, man.
Go, go, Baron Bunny.
Fuck it, let's see if you can do it. From which part?
Hey, there's something strange over there. Come on, let's take a look.
I don't get it. Flame torch puzzle 1. First floor, triple triangle. Second floor, star shape. Shoot the torch near the chest, right side. Then shoot the torch next to it, right side. Look, I've done this. I don't get it. I need a video for this shit.
I feel like running.
Okay, so they're literally doing this one. Then this one. This guide is shit. I don't get it. Doesn't even tell me like any instructions on what to do. I don't. Okay, so it's a star. So if I turn that one on, that doesn't work. But if I do this one and this one, okay. All right. Turns out I just have to think for a second. Don't run into things without thinking. Okay, what's this one? So torches on the wall. Oh, there's more. Lol. What's this video saying?
Whatever you want to call it. They didn't seem to be in any particular order. So if there is an issue, just do it in the same exact order I did because I did it on the first try. You can see how terrible my aim is here. I do not use charge shot often because of this. I'm also using mobile, so I give myself that excuse. But yeah, you just go ahead and line up those shots, and then you activate it, and that will give you this first kind of triangle thing that you need to get. You can see it floating up there at the top. Oh, I have a little map.
So you go in order, right? So you start with that, and then he did this, and this. What the heck did it? Ah, what? I swear I did that, the exact same thing. Alright, well, as you can see, right, there's still areas that I haven't explored. Still areas I haven't been to.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
This is the time trial one. Alright, I'm gonna go back to what I was doing. Alright, so time trial ones I guess I'm better at because it's just killing. I hate that they put it in here though. Okay, so this was a lot easier than the puzzle one. I like the puzzle ones, but sometimes there's some thinking to it. Oh no! Oh. Sometimes it's very much like just like stupid. Like there's no indication. And I don't like puzzles like that because it feels like I have to like look around and find roughly where to find it. It must be this way, right? Because oh, there must be that tower. Alright. So I've done 2. Third one must be something else, right? Like, it's puzzle, then killing, and then what's the last one? More puzzle? Or time trial one? How? See, I think it... Am I supposed to climb the walls and then jump off? What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to do this? Hold on. I don't get it. So it's just getting to the top, but how am I supposed to get up there? Like Venti or something I can imagine would be quite good for this, but is it air? Do I need air? I don't have air. Alright, let's see. Come back to what I just searched. Hold on, bear with me. I'll continue. I just want to see roughly what it is. If I need air or not. Oh, Geo. That makes sense. I thought Venti would work, but yeah, Geo. Don't know why I...
Just what will we come across this?
Okay, I can do this. Wait for Geo, climb up there. Alright. Oh, that's nice, man. I don't know how I never went to this place, but there's clearly so many places that I've not been to yet. Now it's 50. What the fuck kind of BS? I've never been to this location before. How? I literally put a freaking marker on it, so I must have gotten something up top there, like a Geoculus, but never decided to pop down. Shame on me. Just shame. Enough for a wish. I'm gonna go, just in case anyone's watching the stream, I literally briefly came off it to read it. Alright, I'm gonna get a beer and then I'll be back, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do the summon. That should be a guaranteed 4-star, and I hope it's official if it's on the banner. Or Sucrose. I wish I got Sucrose, Jesus. Alright. It's gonna be a weapon. Okay, so let me explain how my luck has been on Genshin Impact. So maybe streaming luck get better, but I've not gotten anything good from these summons, and it should be a 4-star. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the 10th one will obviously be the next character. I've got Barbara, Favonius, nothing there. Zhang Ling, which is free, and Barbara's free. Another Barbara. Another Bennett. The first Bennett I got. Barbara. Nothing else, right? So this will be my 4-star, which could be any of these, but what's gonna happen? It's gonna be either a weapon, right? And if not a weapon, it's gonna be a Noelle. It's always a dupe. I will take this guy and I will take Sucrose. I want a new character that is not free, that I would want to level up, that could fit in my team. So Sucrose would be amazing. I would go for 2 Sucrose, but okay, 4 star, come on. Has to be. What is it? Please not a weapon. Please not a Noelle. Yes! 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 Do you know how happy I am for that? I've not gotten anything but free-to-play characters apart from Bennett and Razor, and I use both of them. And Noelle is... I don't like Noelle. I have a Claymore user, so I'm not excited for... Yes. Okay. Sorry, I got really excited. Oh, come on. Where's my Sucrose? I want another one because Constellation. I'm not going to be greedy, though. That is just amazing, though. Alright. Perfect. Characters. Sucrose. Level up. You think I'm kidding? I'm gonna level the shit out of my Sucrose. She also needs the flowers, really? Same as my Bennett. I am going to level her up. Don't even think I won't. I think I need to know what weapon she needs. 40 ascend. Still, see, I've not needed to use any of her materials, so it's easy breezy to get her up. 60's already gonna... Oh, it's on 50. Never mind. Oh, bollocks. 50's gonna... If I can get her up once more, she's gonna be in the usable range. Obviously, no, I will need these books, I think, for my Razor, so I will be struggling on him, I think, to get him to 80. But I've been wanting a character that isn't what I have so far for a while. Some more flowers and some more shimmering nectar. That's from Whopper Flowers. Okay, and I've got a bunch of animal crystals. I'm fine. Alright, so she's got a little bit, right? What does she require? Okay. Fuck, yes. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna check Sucrose build. So this website that I jump on sometimes for stuff, she uses for animal support, which is all that she's supposed to be. It's a Mapper Mare as the weapon. Now, do I have a Mapper Mare? Weapons, switch. This is sacrificial after. I think that will be fine on her. Elemental Mastery with some other stuff. Doesn't use anything I need. This I can craft Chains of Dandelion Gladiator. So she has the weapon now. And then artifacts, it's Instructor or Vindicent Venerer. So artifacts, sets. Do I have that one? Nope, I have none. But I do have Instructor set. Okay. So I can equip shit. So Kez has it. Equip. Well, what? So these are all flowers. So what sort of thing does she need? So she needs. Any particular thing? So she just needs the instructor set, and I think I can sort her out with one. Elemental Mastery, HP, energy recharge. I think energy recharge may be good on her. But this has the thing is, this has Elemental Mastery. This is Elemental Mastery and attack. This is crit defense. switch. Okay. Feather. Attack, attack, attack. It will always be attack. This is energy recharge. And this is elemental mastery. Equip. Alright. And then we need... We've got a flower already. This one is HP with attack, defense, crit damage. This is attack and attack. I could do double attack. This is a 0 star. So what's the one I have now? It's not elemental mastery, is it? This is elemental mastery. So this has more elemental mastery. Switch. Okay. And then I need to get on her a cap. Do I have any better caps? Nope. So this is defense and this is a healing bonus. That's not good. And this is attack. And then you got teacups. Hold on, I'll be back on the stream. I'm just looking at a build. Okay, teacups. Defense, cryo damage, don't give a shit. So it's defense and cryo. This is really good, but cryo damage is no bueno. This is HP, this is attack, this is attack. So for now, that's electro. So for now, I'll equip this one. Right. So here's our lady with some basic artifacts. The weapon, this should be okay. Ending skill cooldown on an ability that she uses. Yes. I really wanted one. I wanted someone different, and having Sucrose is awesome. Oh, there's a chest over there. I swear I've seen these ruins before, but I've never gone in them. And that sucks. $2,000. No one's watching, so I'll be right back. Pardon me. I was just rewatching my reaction to Sucrose because it means a lot that I actually got Sucrose. Like I don't think for a while she would actually be viable, right? Because where did my headphones go? Yeah. Basically, for a while, my Sucrose will not have the right artifacts, the right weapon, or talents upgraded, or... Actually, what does she use for talents? I'm interested. Please don't tell me it's resistance, because I'm going to be pissed. Okay, freedom. I don't have any freedom ones. What? Okay. Must find it elsewhere then, right? Has to be. Alright, so I am happy. I'm, for the first time after our summon and the guaranteed 4-star in a while, I'm happy. And before you say anything like, you have Bennett, I don't have Bennett, or you have this, I don't have this. I had Bennett from the beginning of the game, basically. First set of summons, I got Bennett. And I wouldn't say I was happy because it wasn't a 5-star, right? Like, as a gacha player, and I have played a number of them, played Dokkan Battle for a while, and I've dabbled in others as they've come around and quit, you know, a month or a couple weeks after starting, because they were not as good. You want the highest star ones, right? Because the difference between something like an LR and an SS and just a normal TUR in Dokkan Battle is like substantial. So you want something like the LR, and when you get them, you get really happy and you're ecstatic, and you're like, yep, I'm good. You know, I've got the character I needed. GG, I'm good. Let's see how the Sucrose attack. Isn't it supposed to be like multiple ones? It's embarrassing when you're hitting. Obviously, no constellation, sorry, no artifacts or fighting. I'm not expecting big results. I'll be honest. Hold on, whilst I'm at it, I think I'm done with the artifacts for Bennett, level wise, right? And I've got nothing good to replace this with, because this is crit damage and HP, and energy recharge. It's just, I don't want to sink time into. And the one I have equipped is attack damage, and it has a bit attack, crit damage, and crit rate, and already has some energy recharge. So it's better, right? It's better. But I do wonder how far off am I from powering other people up. So this is defense. It's not good on him. It's not good on my Bennett. So it's pretty much not worth it. There's so many other chests I can pick up, like that one up there. Am I bothered? I got my Sucrose. Come on, girl, let's go. The cool name too, to be fair. Thing is, now I'm in a predicament of where I have to switch out my Sucrose for an Amber for these quests, because my Bennett is not gonna get replaced as soon as a Sucrose appears, because Bennett is good. So I don't want to make it look like Bennett is just not worth the time, because Bennett is good. He's not a slacker. Like, he does bits. I'm happy now that I basically have an Animo user that isn't the MC too. Like, I would 100%, like, I would have went mental if it was official, right? I've wanted official for so long. From the beginning, I wanted official. So I would be so happy if it was official. But I also wanted, you know, Sucrose, because she's an Animo user that I don't have anyone else apart from the main character. So I'm happy to have an Animo user. Like, alternatively, if I got something like Noelle, I'd be really annoyed, but it happened to me so many times, I've kind of just lost expectations. So I don't really care. Be it Noelle or weapon, fuck it, right? That sort of approach that I have. Also, wait, hold on. Wait a second. Hold on. I had an idea. The recommended weapon for Sucrose is some Mona or whatever 4-star. Now, I don't know whether it is just a weapon you pull from the banner, like the Favonia's bow, or whether it's the craftable one. And I can map her. There we go. Cool. And I've got 3 of it. And I just need more of white iron chunks. See, I've got 2 more. Mappa Mare. So that one gives you what? So this one's level 40. This one's trigger an elemental reaction, grants an 8% and for 10 seconds, max 2 stacks. Pardon me. Elemental mastery bonus. This is elemental mastery 2, which is why I'm equipping it. Because this is not bad either. Every 30 seconds you have a 40% chance to end its own cooldown, which is not bad. I guess this is more persistent. You can always trigger it every 10 seconds. Or just generally you use it and it's there. So it's no percent chance. I don't like percent chance because you can never rely on the actual DPS that you do. So I could, by any means, enhance this. Alright, let's jump it to 20. Just to see what sort of materials it requires. Because if it requires some stuff that I never use, I can get it up quite high. Because I've got the crystals for it. But you have to remember, I'm going to need to get character XP for my Razor 2, for the book. The chapters. Because I want, as soon as I hit 40, I want to, oh fuck. Okay. It's not viable now, because this is one, and these two are the 2 I require. They're like top of my list. So the Mappa Mare can chill for a while. I'm gonna put my Sucrose back on. I'm not leaving her behind. Alright, no. Cool. She's got 7,000 HP, because I don't actually have any good piece on her. Okay, so I need... What's in here? Ballad. She requires... Which I thought I would have. Not available. So I need freedom. Do I not have freedom? And if I don't have freedom, who uses freedom? Is it her? Oh, yeah, she uses freedom. Fuck. She uses freedom. Okay, that makes sense. I hate when things start to clash too much. Because you can have a team where you need like so many resources. It's just stupid. This is... you know what? Forget the domains. I'm going to do the ley lines. Because I'm going to need to level up Razor all the way to 80. And even if... Oh, what's this? Alright, let's go. I don't think these give you quests. I don't think this give you AR experience, but actually, let's test it. 2215. And what am I on now? 2215. So it's just whatever it gave me, the material stuff. Oh, look at this. I'm gonna start farming the shit out of dandelions now. And I'm gonna just test her ability. She's so weak though. Let's just remember that. Compared to my other characters, she's so weak. Follow me. Oh, they don't follow.
Animal hypostasis simulation. Absorption.
That's cool. That does a decent amount of damage. I understand that I like do half their health bar in one attack. So she's... I'm not expecting her to be doing the deeps, you know. Good for insignia farm though. These ley lines. This particular one. Because I need as many adventure XP books as I can. Because if I'm going to be leveling up my sucrose going forward, I'm going to need to get the other shit too. Alright. Okay, so what's next? Man, I don't even, like I said, I don't even know if I even want Klee. If someone just gave me a random Klee, didn't affect my pity, and they said here's a Klee, I'd be happy. And I'm not gonna lie, I will be happy. It's a 5-star character, don't have one. Let's test out Klee. But alternatively, man, and you just whip Razor out, and it's just like, and it like, immortality frames and shit. Like, I didn't do that there though, and I didn't do that there either. Need slime now, although I'm pretty sure I'll be good for slime for the rest of the fucking game. All right, let's get some heroes wit. Get some books. Alright, what's... I got 20 more resin. That's going to be one... Actually, I still only have one left, right? Yeah. So I can't even... I remember when I first started, I actually did a lot of ley lines. Just because it, like, going to the domains made no sense. Like, the beginning domains. Once you get 3 books or whatever, then you, or level up the skill like twice, you move on to the next set of books, and you start getting those books like way more commonly. If you start farming in the beginning the domains that give you the 3 basic books, then you're pretty much just gonna keep combining them into the next one. Like, just can't continuously. It's pointless. It's like stupid. I don't like when people like start the game out. There's some things that made me go like, wait, why are they doing that? When you watch like any stream, right? More sucrose time. But when you watch any stream and they're doing like stuff like that, I'll do this. Oh, fuck off. I'm like mid-cast. Alright. Oh, come on. I'm wet, so it's... Boom. Sucrose.
Animal. 6308. Animal test. 6308. Animal hypostasis emulate.
Hello, your friends are dead. Poof. Alright, I'm surprised. Like, the fact that... That's a jump, I guess. Like, that is a bit of a jump of experience. And that's through quests, using some of the resin, that sort of thing. If I'm good on materials, all I need things, I might just pop the last resin and just do these ley lines for experience. Yeah. For one, I need to level up my sucrose to catch up to the rest of the team, which is going to sink a lot of Mora, but I do have like a decent amount of Mora, I think. Oh, Jesus. So leveling up to 60 took a little bit of Mora. That's a surprise. Never mind. I thought that it didn't take much, but alright, sucrose. Oh, I just used my E by accident. Yeah, so it's gonna take a lot of Mora. Okay, that's noted. Boom. Where's the next ley line? Here. Yeah. Alright, straight ahead up there. Alright, yeah, I understand that it's gonna cost them. But I'll do it with time, right? Like, I have enough to get her up to the next level, so 70. I have enough for that, that's for sure. And then I should be potentially fine. I think I'm gonna need the Mora to get my Razor up though. That's gonna be the problem. I think Razor's gonna be the issue. How I can't climb this. All right, let's slide this way. So Razor getting to 80, but even then, like if Razor gets 75, the boost is already there, and I've reached that point. And to be fair, I'll have 10 levels to get him up to 80, which I don't think is going to be 10 levels before I get to that stage. Get up. Come on, get up. I'm liking it. It's not doing damage yet. It's not really doing that much. Maybe reactions, that's about it. If there's any like lightning wind reactions. I know there's a fire wind reaction where you can make the fire windy. So the wind can spread the fire, or you can set wind on fire and make like a fire circle. I'll need these sigils. Where's the next one? Just ahead of us. we should be fine. Whatever happens, happens. I think I'm gonna hit I'm gonna hit the next AR with like a maximum 3 days, even if I just did commissions, right? Or 4,500, I'll be like a bit, and if I just like dwindle doing the resin and stuff, I should be able to defeat all enemies. It's just one. This guy's gonna be annoying. That doesn't even reach him. How am I supposed to fight him? Oh, come on, come down. Like, I can't fight him. Like, they want you to have, like, ranged stuff, right? But I can't do that. How am I supposed to fight him? He came down and died. He should have just stayed up there. Don't know if he ran out of jet fuel or something, but is there a drop? Oh, he must have picked it up. Ross, ley line done. Cool. Now we are at a point where we're out of resin again. Actually, no, it won't be as long as I just said, because you've got the quest coming in 2 days, right? So that will boost me even more. So I should, yeah, 3 days will be commissions, resin, and that should do it. But with that quest, I should be more than fine. Cool. Right. And then I'll need to get white chunks for catalyst prototype. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to waste it because I want to get animus for my razor. Like, sucrose is still the side bitch for this. That's like still the case. There's other characters that I still, you know, can level, like Xiangling. I've got like a constellation in her and stuff. So there's others I can play, but I'm not excited for them. So this gives you white rock. See, this is more white rock. So 12 hours, please on that. So I need white rock, not the other one. So Xiangling, and then Liwei. There's this one again, and then we throw in someone we don't really use. Cool. There we go. Wait, there's more. Wait, there's more, isn't there? There's 5 expeditions, but it's all mats. What are the max mats? Carrots, eggs, and sweet flour, mora, and fowl, and this one. Pardon me, same shit. Different day. 20 hours for 5k mora. Fuck that. Cool. Alright, so I think that's about it for me actually today. I've not really had anybody in the chat apart from one person that I knew. So if you guys are going to ever, you know, if you're watching this basically after I'm finished with the stream, then go ahead and remember to come back. Maybe I can talk to one person as I'm playing. I answer all your questions. It'll be like a private one-on-one from an AR39. So if you're starting the game now, I have all those secrets, you know. I have all that condensed information for you, like served on a platter. See, I wonder how far I am from getting the 10 pity on that actually. Let's check. Because I've been summoning on it whenever they give me shit. I've not been doing it also others. Oh, it's only twice. There you go. So I got Kai at 4-star, dupe into him. What did I get before that? I've not summoned much on this banner. Stringless, Lisa. So Lisa must have a dupe in her. Sacrificial Greatsword, Razor. That's where I got Razor from. Fragment, Lion's Roar, Favonius Lance. I've done a lot on this too. Wait, Permanent Wish, Character Wish. So both of them are not far off pity if the pity persists. So as time goes by, there will be a time I'll have 2 5-stars if it actually carries on. Imagine there's something on here that I never saw. So 12, it ends on 12, and then there's the Permanent Wish that also ends on 12. This is so slow though, Jesus. They need to up this. It shouldn't be a website or something. It should just be in the game. It's too slow. Alright, I don't know how long I've been streaming. Let me check. I can check on my phone. It's just 3 hours. I've done 3 hours. If I was speaking to people, I may be able to carry on even further. There's more of a reason to continue. But as it is now, I'm pretty much just sitting here by myself in a stream, talking to myself. And I'm trying my best to still keep it engaging for anyone that does come in. Or anyone that watches this later. But it is what it is. I'm ready for level 40 in a little bit. In a little bit. And I'm out of resin. Ta-da! Fuck me. Alright. Well, take care, guys. It's been a pleasure to no one that's watched it. But hopefully you still had fun. Alright, take care. Bye.